Hello, and welcome everybody to the Chelsea Center. We have got a great fight for you tonight. My frequent collaborator, my co-host, the menacing, the galvanizing, Gavin Buck. You can clap too.
Thank you. I'm ready to take on this twerp, Joey Tracey. He's nothing.
Thank you for doing this, my friend. And we have our challenger. He's jolting, he's explosive, and he's just what we need. Mr. Joey Tracey. Welcome, my friend. Welcome very much. He's here promoting his new lawn care service. Hashtag Tracy Cuts.
Green thumb.
All right. Now, as we've explained privately off the screen, everyone knows what happens to the loser.
Should we announce it publicly?
No, I'm going to announce it. I just wanted to make sure. Hold on. Can we get the handshake? Let's make it official. Boom. All right. So what's going to happen is the loser, they're just going to have a pretty nasty smoothie. Water base. Let's say in this example, Joey wins, not picking favorites. All right? You still nod you? No, I'm just kidding. So what's going to happen is he would pick 5 items. I would pick 5 items. We're going to hit 10 trivia questions, Gavin.
Of no specific genre.
Hope you like spaghetti.
Oh, I was thinking.
I
I was
spaghetti.
already thinking pickles, by the way. But every question he gets right, item gets removed. Every question he gets wrong, it's staying.
Throwing something in.
All right. So whenever you guys are ready to get rolling, let's begin. All right. Just let the audience at home know. We had a coin toss. This should move to the left of me won. He picked tails. He's gonna go second. I thought the audience at home would like to know that he picked tails. You're going to go first. We've got 5 titillating questions for you. We're going to go to the random generator. Oh, what happened? All right, first question. It's entertainment based. Ooh, I like entertainment.
Yeah.
Pitch the next extended movie universe.
Explain, what's an extended universe?
I think most people know, but it's like, no, it's like Marvel, there's different stories.
Tyler, do you know what an extended universe is?
I do.
Off screen currently, a little fun fact, we have none other than Tyler Boonstra.
Live audience.
You might expect him on a future episode.
Don't
Tyler?
Don't
Don't expect him, he said. Okay.
Alright,
Joey,
whenever you're up.
We're doing a timer?
Yeah, he gets a minute, dude.
A minute is going to be on the clock. Joey?
Well, I'll host.
Well, damn.
Sure, face. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright,
What's your
so my idea is to connect all of the EA sports games, but somehow make it so it's alright, so there's an athlete, and he's able to play 2 sports, right? So kind of like Bo Jackson did. Now, here's the thing. He excels in both of them. Later on in his career, he ends up getting busted for steroids. Then, his little brother feels like he has to take the reins of the project, so he steps up, and he starts playing both of the sports, and then the other brother comes back after the suspension for the steroids, and then it just causes a mix-up in the league of both the NFL, NBA, MLB, whatever they're playing, and it causes other.
Right, I'm gonna cut you off right there.
He has 10 seconds!
Nah, he's fine.
Oh wait, so, clarification, were these supposed to be movies?
It can be of a TV show, but they're gonna have to become movies.
Okay, so that's a movies.
Yeah, I
So
can,
those are gonna be
I can make that into
multiple
multiple movies.
Okay, go ahead. When you're ready.
Alright, so my idea for the multiverse is a Outlaws extended universe. And this is going to be a bunch of movies about a United States, a dystopian United States where outlaws are running rampant across the country and the law has deteriorated to a point where they're much more control. So my idea for this is having directors like Vince Gilligan and like the Coen brothers and Tarantino, who have in the past directed phenomenal movies and TV shows. You got Breaking Bad about a drug lord, you got No Country for Old Men about the Wild West, and Django, and all these movies. And so my kind of setup for it was going to be this political climate where it's very corrupt, and there's a undercover revolution that is schemed in the first movie, and it causes a crash to the government. So then the police forces kind of take little gangs that have different areas of control, and some of them are corrupt and some of them are lawful, but they have to fight these rising insurgents of criminals. You could have drug lords, hitmen, serial killers, kidnappers, all these different movies.
Alright, I'm going to cut you off here. So what I'm going to do instead of the usual 30 seconds arguing back and forth is I'm going to ask specific questions about each one. So first I'm going to start with you.
Oh boy.
Alright, so here's the thing. Why do we want to watch 2 different people play sports? Just the entire time.
Have you ever seen the movie 42?
I have seen
Have you ever
42.
seen the movie 61?
Okay, so why do I want to watch the same person keep playing the sports?
No, I'm saying like one movie's for like one season, and then the next season he ends up getting like it's about like the rise and fall of one. Like in one movie he rises. Next, like with the start of the fall. The next movie you see the fall. Then movie after that you see the come up of the other one, and then so on and so forth.
All right. So now I'm gonna hit you. Now, Gavin, how is this a multi-universe and not like, excuse me, an extended universe and not just like a trilogy of movies? What makes that an extended universe?
Well,
How are we breaking this off?
So the setting is this United States where it's no longer controlled by the government, controlled by a law, and it's this different state. So you can have shoot-offs from the original movie where there's characters who are going to be in different movies, but then you could have somewhere else completely different in the country, in the same environment, in the same state, where it's a movie about a situation there that doesn't necessarily directly connect to the other movies.
Alright.
And so you can have all these different situations.
Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a minute to duke it out. Whoever wants to start it.
Okay, so I have a question. Is all these movies about the same person?
No, multiple people.
So it's just a series of sports movies. Those already exist.
Well, so does your idea.
But this is one connected universe, though. Yours is just, I mean, like...
Yeah, no, it's a connected universe. There's multiple people living in one life, and obviously...
How is it different from
one
just
person's
sports?
One person's actions impact the other. That's the point of it. Like, in the Marvel universe, Captain America's option... Like, no, Tony Stark's even better. Option to bring Spider-Man on. That impacts the Avengers. It impacts everything. So, one person's fall impacts another person's rise, you know what I mean?
Alright, so hold on. Now, Joey, I would like for you to say something about him.
Yes,
You got
yes.
your point out.
Alright, so, what makes you think yours will work?
Well, I mean, like I said, like I would be aiming for these directors who have already successfully made these types of movies. And so you can just have them in a connected universe. You can have
You can chime in
characters...
whenever you want.
Well, so Transformers, like, yeah, great movie. Tarantino, love the guy. Don't see him working well with...
Wait, hold up. Tarantino did not direct Transformers.
Oh, wow,
so
then that's
you
all.
just
Oh, that's Michael Bay.
It's Michael
Crap.
Bay. Tarantino's Django, great outlaw movie, and this is the type
Yeah,
of...
but here's the thing, though. He wouldn't want to... what's it called? I doubt Tarantino would want to work with other
It's a hypothetical
directors.
situation, though. I mean, both of these are hypothetical.
Well, I mean, I feel like the whole thing
mine's
should
more
be realistic.
it should
as
be
well.
able to actually happen.
You
I
see,
mean,
you
like,
said he
my-
would refuse
I'm-
to direct a movie? Like, what
I'm
directors...
saying he wouldn't refuse to direct it. He would just refuse to direct it with other directors.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying...
He's kind of a head honcho. Like when you think of
Well, he'd be directing
big
his own
movies,
movies.
When you think of giant directors, you think Tarantino. You think Michael Bay. You think of other
I think
people.
his point to be made is that the entire universe, where
I'm not gonna
Tarantino
get you
would like to
wrong.
have a hand.
Okay,
I
well,
would
it's just,
be-
I understand that, but the whole universe doesn't hinge on Tarantino being involved. It was just an idea.
Well, I like the idea. I just hate the production of the whole.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna stop
So
it
you
right
should
there.
make
I'm
it
gonna
good, yeah.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Everyone, silence. Tyler, love to hear your thoughts on this. Who do you think honestly won, just between the two of us?
Like, I see where Gavin's trying to go with it, but I feel like it'd be kind of spotty, like, linking them together in the same sense, like, like the Avenger movies, where they all came together.
Well,
You actually saw the link between the universes. But with Joey's, I just feel like it wouldn't be enjoyable. Like, I feel like it'd be kind of repeated and just like, oh, okay, whatever.
I agree. I'm gonna make the final rule on this one. I am gonna give it to Gavin only on the sense that yours was a little repetitive. I would like to have seen more of a connection between the films.
well, there was supposed to be a connection. There was supposed to be some characters, like, intertwined. Like I said,
I
maybe
think-
some Breaking Bad characters can be
No,
involved.
I agree, but what I'm saying is I would have liked to have maybe gotten your point across
Okay.
more. All right. So I think we're gonna take a short intermission. We'll be back for the second question. Hi, welcome back. This time Joey will be going second. Big boy Gav's going first. We chose another one. This one's political. So the question is, what politician is going to be caught in the next sex scandal? What is that sex scandal? Mr. Gavin Buck, hold on. Give me 2 seconds so I can get you up on this clock. Ready? Go ahead.
Alright, so we had this hot election to just pass by. And a lot of people are wondering, Joey's looking at me like it might be the same thing that he's saying. So how did Hillary Clinton get the nomination when people were fighting for Bernie Sanders? And it's quite clear there was a sex scandal going on where Biden, who people wanted to join the race but didn't, and Bernie, who people would have expected to be a third-party candidate and didn't, what incentivized them to not do those two things: sex with Hillary Clinton. And here's what happened: the emails, right? No one would let Hillary show the emails. She didn't want anyone to see. Why is that? Because Joe Biden insisted video and pictures be taken. And this was all in the White House, led by Obama, who is like.
Is he involved?
He was brokering the deal. And the sex tape is called "Bernie Sanders Gets Screwed by the Democratic Party." Literal.
All right,
it's literal.
All right, Joey. You're up.
Alright, give me a sec. Alright, I got it.
All right, go.
Alright, so I'm also looking at this past election, but I'm looking at the winner,
Oh.
now Mr. Donald Trump. Now, Mr. Donald Trump gives a lot away to Russia, right? Like a lot of information and such. Well, he's actually also giving information to the Middle East. Through who, you may ask? None other than porn star Mia Khalifa. Now, when I tell you this, Mia Khalifa is screwing Donald Trump for information from the Middle East. They know everything now. They have run over all camps. They have taken care of everything. Liberty Lake, run by the Middle East. Liberty Lake is run by the Middle East now because of Mia Khalifa boning Donald Trump. Not Junior, the main one. Melania has no idea about it. If this comes out, we're going to war. Whatever her name is, we are going to war if Mia Khalifa speaks out on this.
All right.
Are we doing the same format?
So we're gonna do the exact same format. So I'm gonna hit you with some questions about this. So Hillary Clinton, I would like to know the specific sexual act she performed.
I mean, Kama Sutra. They went through most of the positions. I've heard the tape is about 2 hours and 11 minutes long. Bernie's got that stamina you've seen on the campaign trail. Him running
Is she
around.
getting double teamed? What's happening?
Well, actually, like I said, the tape is called "Bernie Sanders Gets Screwed by the Democratic Party."
So are we feeling petty?
That may be involved.
All right. Now leave you alone. Now Joey, how did Donald Trump even get in touch with Mia Khalifa?
As you can see, as every grown man, such as myself, we love some porn. So, and I mean, number 2 ranked on Pornhub, Mia Khalifa. How can you go wrong? I mean, everybody knows her. You may be like, wow, what a horn dog. No, everybody knows Mia Khalifa if you're a man.
All right. Can I interject? Mia Khalifa's not doing porn anymore. She quit.
Yeah, because
she's
been screwing Donald Trump.
Have you seen how many football players she's exposed and she would go for Donald Trump?
Yeah,
when she has these
because she wants
fit
all the
football
power.
players.
She wants to have the world by the balls for her country. Her country disowned her because she did porn. Want to know what she did to try and get them back? She said, okay, I will be a spy for us.
Wow. Would you please attack Gavin?
Now,
Gavin,
Gavin,
one hell of a rebuttal.
What makes you think swagged out Bernie Sanders would even be interested in a woman like Hillary Clinton?
She's seen her rock that pantsuit.
Dude, Bernie Sanders could be banging Mia Khalifa if he wanted to be, alright? So I don't see why you would go after her, an all-red jumpsuit, whatever the hell she's wearing. Disgusting. So, literally, think about it that way. Why would Bernie go so down a level? He's such nice personality and has a heart of gold.
I think he was interested in the threesome with Biden, though.
I'm gonna, Biden is a good point. I'm gonna stop it. All right. I did like. Tyler, what are we feeling on this one, my friend?
See, I like where Joey went with this, but I feel like Mia Khalifa wouldn't stoop to that level. Like Donald, she could have been with Johnny Signs and like all these crazy guys.
It's
Why would she
Sims.
want same thing? He's an engineer, doctor, lawyer, whatever you want him to be. Anyway,
I like the garbage man.
why would you want to be with Donald Trump of all people?
I think he explained the power wise of it. So you're going with Gavin on this one. Is that what you're feeling?
I could see that more than Joey's.
Alright, I'm actually going to overrule on this one. Although, I'm not going to say, yours is very good. I think Joey had probably the better rebuttal coming back for you immediately, and then I think that's really where I went off. So I'm going to have to give this one to Joey, and we're going to have to take you to the bonus round. Alright, hey, welcome back. Alright, this is the final question. Nobody knows what it is. And guess what? It's entertainment. We're all fans of Nick Cage, aren't we? It's time to pitch Nick Cage's next movie.
Okay.
Alright, you'll go. What do you want, 1st
I'll go
or
second.
You'll go second? You'll go first, my friend.
All right. So
Let me put you on the time. Ready? Pitch is
heated.
next.
This is on the spot. So
Go ahead.
I think we have all these Nick Cage movies, all these crazy random movies. There's been so many movies. We have been waiting for the movie that connects them all. And Nick Cage can travel through time and space. He has the ability to go to different universes where he's in all these different weird-ass stories where he plays these weird characters who for some reason always scream, and that's the hallmark of his character, is he screams at the camera, and he's aware of the fact he's being filmed. It's like Deadpool, but even better, and he's traveling through time. He can jump back into the situations of his past movies, and there's something going on. Maybe it's like Rick and Morty where there's all the Ricks, there's all the Nick Cages, and he's in charge. He has to save them for some catastrophe where all the Nick Cages are going to die, and Nick Cage will cease to exist because something happens in time. We don't want Nick Cage to stop existing. We need Nick Cage. He's going to save Nick Cage.
Alright. Joey.
Alright, so like, it took a while to think of this. Nicolas Cage moves into a development. Now it's like a gated community. So he moves in there, and he has a normal family. He has a wife, he has a daughter, and he's a dog. Now, his family is a pretty normal family, very everyday, middle class. Now, the rest of the neighborhood turns out that they are all part of a cult. So, part of this clan, they try recruiting him, and then when they refuse, all hell breaks loose. They end up trying to kill them. They're stuck in their house for weeks at a time, minimal food, and they're just trying to get out. They have no vehicle because they slashed their tires, and this cult is going to kill them because they're afraid that Nick Cage and his family are going to tell the police about this said cult who actually sacrifices human bodies.
Wow, alright. Stop at that. Alright, so I'm going to ask first off to the both of you, what would your movie be called?
Oh man. Cage of Time.
What would your movie be called?
Stay or Go.
Stay.
Or no, Gated Community.
That's a better save. Alright, Gavin.
Let the record show he attempted a different title and then went with a different one.
I'm keeping Gated Community. He fixed it within the allotted time. Second question for you. This is just Nick Cage's next movie. How are we going to do this in, say, a regular 2-hour format?
In 2 hours? Whoever said it was 2 hours. This is Nick Cage. This is at least 14 hours.
This is a 14-hour film.
This is only for the non-faint at heart of people, true Nick Cage fans who are willing to dedicate to see the final Nick. This is probably Nick Cage's deathbed movie. You know, he's about to die. He puts out this movie that explains it all, and then he just passes.
Now, Joey.
Legendary finish.
What makes this just an authentic Nick Cage movie? What's the weirdness he can bring to this?
You know, when I think Nick Cage, I mainly think of, like, one, the meme he does with the... And two, just his weird facial expressions and his reactions to things. So obviously, he's going to be a little flustered with people, you know, wanting to kill him. So, with the natural, as you mentioned before, his scream is a very iconic thing for Nicolas Cage to present. I just think he'd fill a role correctly in a movie such as this one.
Alright, Joey, would you like it to attack first or have Gavin attack first?
I'll have Gavin attack first.
So, what makes this different from any other Nick Cage movie? We've seen so many Nick Cage movies.
Uh,
They're all just
Okay,
just
so
movies.
National Treasure is him stealing shit.
Yeah, but
Ghost
there's
Rider
nothing
is him
unique.
with a chain. What do you mean there's nothing unique?
And
It doesn't
this
have
plot. You could put any actor in this plot and it'd be a normal movie. Nick Cage doesn't take normal roles. He takes absurd roles that make no sense.
Well,
So-
yeah, honestly, you have a point there. But here's the thing: with his uniqueness, he'd be able to provide a certain flair to the movie that is needed.
Alright. Please, attack Gavin.
So yeah, that's definitely not one movie. That's definitely like 7. That's like
Oh, perfect. You said 7, 2 hours each, 14 hours. I already said that. No.
that is too crazy of an. He said.
Excuse me. Are you saying
he
too
said the next,
crazy and it's
he
Nick
said,
Cage?
Wait, let me speak. He said the next Nicolas Cage movie, not movies. So it's not a multiple. It's just one movie.
I didn't say it was multiple movies. I just said it was 14 hours long.
Well, that is just ridiculous. Who would go?
Exactly.
You can't
You're
sell-
proving my point. Nicolas Cage is ridiculous. He does things you don't expect.
No,
And
that
you're
would
saying
not,
that's ridiculous.
No director would ever want to film a 14-hour movie. You know how long that'd take? That'd take multiple years. You know how long it took them to make Forrest Gump? It took them a damn long time. So what makes you think a 14-hour movie with someone as interesting as
Okay.
Nicolas Cage? Why do you think that would work?
Whoever said it has to be a good director. Nicolas Cage movies aren't like historically good. It could be some random ass
Yeah, but
director
if you want it
is
to be
willing
a
to
good,
take the job.
if this movie is so-called supposed to bring Nicolas Cage out of his grave from his so-called grave, then why would he go again?
Because you don't understand you're not understanding the essence of Nicolas Cage movies, that they're terrible and ridiculous. You're saying it's gonna be a bad movie and it's gonna be ridiculous.
I do think for both points, I do think it's unfair to say every Nick Cage movie. He's got an Oscar for the Leaving Las Vegas movie. He can act. It is possible.
It has happened.
He really took his insane movie roles when he went bankrupt.
Which
I agree.
It's
but
the present Cage we have.
But he has made good movies.
And we're
to
gonna
say every movie's terrible.
I'm not saying they're all
beyond.
And we're going to be revisiting movies as he's traveling through time.
How do you expect Nicolas Cage from now to look the same as Nicolas Cage from his
They've done that
first
with
movie?
other actors to make them look good in other movies.
See, but this is the I'm gonna attack him a little bit later. I apologize. I'm just going after you. But your thing is, you know, you got like the high tech CGI with like Kurt Russell saying Guardians 2 or Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War. You know what I mean? Where they made him look younger again. Yeah. I think that's a prime example of what you want. But that's high quality CGI, and you're fine with a shitty Nick Cage director. There's two ends of the spectrum. Now with you, here's the thing. I have to agree with Gavin in the sense that I don't know how unique this movie is for Nick Cage. I do enjoy the fact that there's going to be a lot of reactions. He can react to a lot of weird things going on. But it just feels like, could he make it its own? I agree with you, but I just feel like could it get strange? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, honestly, like when I think of like cults, I do think of like actors that can be in cult movies. I do think of more estranged actors, people that are more.
He's already made us movie similar to this called The Wicker Man.
Yeah, and
which is. Is it gonna be?
Bees? No, it's not.
Is The Wicker Man about a cult?
Yes.
So there's already a movie.
No, it's not the same movie at all.
Plus, you're saying.
Wait, hold on. You're acting like actors don't take the same kind of roles in every movie. Like, so please tell me Keanu Reeves has never been only a cop or an athlete in every movie.
But we're saying the next great Nick Cage role. Like, you're saying to do another movie he's already done.
No, it's not the same movie though.
Plus, you're saying he needs to be the estranged
actor. You're saying not do every movie he's ever done. You're saying put every movie he's ever done into one movie.
But it's a different movie.
So, all right, I gotta end it there.
Also, wait, one more point. You said he's the estranged actor. If he's in a cult and he's a normal one, why would he be estranged?
No, I'm saying like he's a very in Hollywood.
Minute 30 seconds.
Alright, we gotta wrap this up.
Alright, hold on, we gotta wrap it up. I'll be making my decision when we come back. Alright, hello, welcome back, and my god, that was a close one. Possibly, not even possibly, the best debate of the night. Would you agree, Tyler?
It was.
Most passionate, oddly.
And it was last minute decision on the question.
And then I think that was the beauty of it. Who are you going with on this one, Tyler? I gotta hear it.
95% Joey, 5% Gavin. I just feel like with Gavin's it'd be too hectic and hard for the audience to grasp the concept that was going on. I feel like you made the Rick and Morty reference. I feel like that's a hard show for some people to watch and understand. So I feel like it'd just be too much going on.
You feel like he'd lose the general audience?
Yes, it'd be too much.
I agree.
With Joey's, I feel like it's good. It's got a good base. It would keep some people on the edge of their seat. It's a good thriller. Like, people would want to go and see this. They would see Gavin's and be like, oh, well, this is just a hodgepodge of every movie he's done.
Nick Cage movies, though.
I said, you know what? And I was thinking, and when I'm telling you, I was torn down the middle. Honestly, I had the edge to Gavin until Joey made that last one. I think I'm going to have to go with you, Tyler, and I'm going to have to crown the victor.
Ooh.
Mr. Joey Tracey! Yeah. You will see Gavin smoothing it up.
Shout out to Sad Boys.
Alright, Gavin. You're a loser.
That I am.
Alright. Gatorade for a base, and then we'll get to your 10 questions.
And I think we already explained the...
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
We did. He knows.
Don't need to prolong my punishment, my suffering.
You get it wrong, it's getting added.
We got a little bit of ice, you know. That's a lot. Okay, that was a mistake.
That was a decent base.
That's a whole lot of... You realize... That's a lot.
Dude,
I won't complain because it's gonna dilute everything, but like it's a fair amount of Gatorade you put in there. You might want to. Yeah, that was a bad idea. We're gonna roll with all of this. Joe's getting his electrolytes so he can be a good host. Oh, you really? Yeah. Okay, I think you killed so much of that. Okay, you went from 100% Gatorade to like 9% Gatorade.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually hurts my throat an insane amount. Alright, well, Gavin,
Alright.
I guess let's not prolong it.
Okay, so your trivia questions you got prepared.
Now, I've got a couple. Now, 5 are going to be about presidents, and 5 are going to be about me.
Wow. Okay.
As you know me as a person.
I feel like
So-
I'm gonna fuck up.
We're going to start the presidents one.
Okay.
And our category is sexiest presidents. As ranked by the Powder Room.
Oh God.
Gavin! This only has 44 presidents in it. Give me the 28th sexiest president.
So I have 44 options. Oh, God damn it. 28th? My odds are terrible.
He was a Republican.
Okay. Do you have more hints? Is there
Nope.
just Republican? Jesus. So there's 44 presidents. So he's literally down the middle. Republican. Maybe Nixon. He wasn't that sexy. Yeah, he was kind of ugly on TV, but he had a little. I'm gonna go with Nixon.
Teddy Roosevelt!
I think Teddy Roosevelt's a good-looking guy.
And your first thing in there, we're going to start simple, a little string cheese.
I'm fine with that.
I know. I started a little simple.
Teddy Roosevelt, like 28.
Oh.
He's got a nice mustache.
Dude, how do I open this?
I think you rip it.
Where? That was a Weight Watchers one, so there's smart value. There's only one smart value point, so this isn't going to kill you.
Are all the questions gonna be this hard? No. Okay, we'll see.
What do you want, half?
Half seems fair. Okay, you're gonna bite it. That's fine. Oh, I heard that squish into the Gatorade.
Oh, that's always nice.
I mean, string cheese is not bad, but with Gatorade, that's
Gavin, give me the 19th sexiest president.
Jesus.
Republican.
19th.
Yep.
I feel like if I keep going with Nixon, I'll get it right at some point. But Nixon's not more attractive than Roosevelt, so I'm gonna ditch that. Was Harding? No, Harding was not attractive. We're going with not Ford. We're going with Reagan.
Reagan?
Yeah.
It's actually the George W. Bush Sr., George
Really?
H.W. So we're going to give you some duck sauce.
Duck sauce. Interesting. Am I getting both?
You're getting all 3.
All 3. Wow. Okay. This is gonna be disgusting. I'm probably gonna get 10 questions wrong.
That's the plan.
Jeez.
Ah.
I thought you were gonna just give me some softballs.
No.
Oh God.
Alright, and let's see. Numero tres.
That's mixing in perfectly with the Gator though. It's the same hue.
I know, so you're not even going to know
I'm
what.
not even gonna know what's hitting me.
Alright. Well, Gavin, here's the easiest one. This is one that you could win.
I'm probably gonna get it wrong.
Who's the ugliest president?
The
Who's
ugliest?
44?
It's still hard.
This is before Donald Trump, by the way, so they're not gonna know.
Well, Donald Trump would be number 1.
He's not as awful looking as this guy.
The ugliest president. And he's Republican or Democrat?
I believe he's Republican.
Maybe Cleveland.
No, I forgot. He's from a time before Republicans or Democrats.
Wow.
He's a Federalist.
A Federalist? Wait, that makes it easier.
I know.
And I feel like I'm failing my history teachers. Federalists were like John Adams and definitely not George Washington. George Washington is just like a beacon of beauty. So, could it be John Adams? Who else was a Federalist? John Adams.
John Adams!
Ew!
He gets one, and I guess...
What are you taking out? What's
you're
the
not
other?
getting Smuckers.
I love Smuckers. All right,
Great.
take it out.
Good one.
Smuckers, a brand you can trust.
Gavin,
We're not.
I'm
sponsored
done
by
with the
Smuckers.
president's questions.
Was it fun?
No, that was 3.
And the rest are Joe Pinkett questions?
No, these 2 are going to be purely wrestling based.
Oh, thank God, because I watched so much wrestling.
Who was the main event of WrestleMania 32?
I'm gonna have to take a guess. We're gonna say Nature Boy Ric Flair.
No.
What is it? Is it multiple people? Is it like...
2 people. Now remember, WrestleMania 32 was not this year's WrestleMania. It was last year.
Oh, it was last year. Okay, I'm. Okay, I thought it was earlier than that. Last year. Jeez. Who's even on WrestleMania now? Like, was it John Cena?
No, and that feels like a loss to me.
Who was it?
It was your favorites, Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah. No,
and
him.
you know Triple H.
I do know Triple H now.
See?
Shout out to Triple H.
So we have a clove of garlic.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever tasted garlic. I know I definitely have in like seasoning, but like straight garlic. Wow, that's where you needed
The knife for?
the knife.
There's another knife.
This better blend up. Oh, I can. Oh man. Oh, if we had a smell camera, which doesn't exist yet in the future, I'm sure it will. You would smell this. That
By
is
the way,
strong.
this is for you. The rest of this clove of garlic.
I will be enjoying that. This is gonna be my cleanse after this shake.
Question number
Wrestling.
5. Purely wrestling related.
Awesome.
We're all familiar with the superstar Samoa Joe.
I think actually I've heard that name, so yes.
Good. Tell me his submission holds name.
Samoa Joe. So it's gonna be.
And hold on, I'll give you another question if you say no and you let me do it to you.
No. I'm gonna immediately take a no on that. I'm not gonna let you do a wrestling move. That's a punishment within a punishment. Samoa Joe. Samoa's like isn't it like an island in the Pacific? So maybe it's like the tidal wave. I don't know. That's my best guess.
Wait, did you actually know that?
You're giving me a look.
No, it is the Kamala clutch, but close.
Oh, cool. Well, was I actually close?
No.
No. Yeah, I was like, you're giving me that look.
No. And lemon.
You're gonna cut some of that. Yeah.
Correct.
Because you got
And we'll return.
I guess we'll be right back with this lemon.
All right, Gavin.
What's next? What's the next question? We on to the Joe questions.
I'm sorry, you're my co-host, correct?
I am.
Would you consider us good friends?
I mean, define good,
Like, you should know a lot about me.
I suppose, but I'm probably gonna get some of these wrong, and you're not gonna talk to me. But let's continue.
Oh no. Just my favorite color.
There's not a lot of options for this, so I suck if I get it wrong. Don't think it's green, because green's my favorite color, and I feel like I'd know if we had the same favorite color. And blue and orange just stick out to me, but I may be wrong with both of those. We're gonna go with blue.
It was green.
Was it green?
Yes.
It's my favorite color.
Egg!
Of course it's not.
See, learn something new every day.
Now I'll remember when I'm suffering through this shake that your favorite color is egg.
Eggshell white. Alright, sweet.
What's next?
What's my favorite sport to watch and my favorite player from that sport?
Well, you consider WWE a sport.
I do.
So WWE. Is that correct? I mean, you are obsessed with WWE. I know you like football, and like basketball, you like baseball, but like, you obsess over WWE. So I'm gonna say that.
Dude, WWE. Who's my fave?
Who's your fave though?
And it bounces around.
It bounces around. So your fave right now.
My favorite right now.
I mean, I know we all love the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, but is that your favorite? Actually, I'm gonna say you like The Rock the most.
You're incorrect. I'm a big fan of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, classic.
And we're gonna give you a base.
I mean, I got half of that question right. Not
Yeah, so I'm not gonna fill
me
it
some-
up a ton.
Oh, it's so gross. Oh man, I just remembered. Oh yeah, I was right. I was right when I said that was gonna be disgusting. It's so disgusting.
Oh wow, she builds.
Milk doesn't mix with. Oh man, I'm gonna get sick. Yep. Okay.
Okay, sweet.
This is gonna be very watery though, so we'll see. Next question.
All right.
This is what I get for picking Cage of Time as my Nick Cage movie. Continue though.
Gavin,
I'm gonna keep sucking on this honey.
what is my favorite television show?
Seinfeld. Damn it! It's not Seinfeld.
It is Seinfeld.
So you're taking that out.
Goodbye.
Oh, of course it's Seinfeld. Come on.
Just kidding, you're losing the Dijon mustard. Give it back.
Okay.
And just kidding again, my favorite show has always been and will always be The Office.
Really? Over Seinfeld?
Nope, it's Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Give me
Come
the
on.
Dijon
Come on,
mustard.
dude.
All right, Gavin. As we all know, I'm Italian.
Yes. I do
Name
know
my 3 other things that I am
that. 3 other things.
in my ancestry.
Okay, Italian. I feel like you might have a little bit of German.
So German.
I'll give you all 3 and then you can tell me if I'm wrong. German.
Mhm.
Honestly, you have a little bit of like British Isles.
Mhm.
I think that'd be in there somewhere. And we'll go with Italian, German, British. And do I have to get all 3 of these right? So.
You know, Gavin, if you get 2 of them right, I'll give it to you.
Okay. I probably already have 2 wrong. German, British, and I guess like you're not Hispanic. I feel like you have like a tiny percent like Cherokee, but I'm not gonna go with that. We'll say German, British, and like Polish.
See, you got all 3 wrong, but I am part Cherokee, which is hilarious.
Shit, I feel like that was one of the dumb ones that was in there. What are the other 2?
I'm French and Irish.
Fuck, I was thinking the Irish was the last one I was gonna go for.
Wow. That Balsamic. Balsamic.
Oh, man. Okay,
Balsamic.
you got it.
Yeah, well, you got three wrong. 3 squirts. All right, Gav.
Oh, this is. Oh, the milk. The milk. You had to add milk.
Ugh. Ugh. The final question, Gavin.
Okay. This is for what item?
This is for
Hot sauce. Yep. of
Frank's
course.
Red Hot. Put
This-
that shit on everything.
Alright. Oh shit. That's gonna be bad. Fuck. I want more solids in this. Like, I'm just gonna be drinking poison. Alright, what's the question?
All right. Where do I work? Not the
Okay.
name of the place. Where specifically? I'm not talking about a location. Like, just say something like, "This is East Hampton," like that. Give me like the town or city.
This is not Hamilton, is it? Shit. Hamilton's my best guess, but I don't think that's right. I'm just gonna. No, it's not right.
Hamilton is not correct. I'm gonna give you that.
Thank you, thank you. I feel like it's south. God damn it. I'm not gonna get this. I was gonna say IFF, I know that for sure. God damn it. It's not like Windsor, is it?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No, it was actually South Brunswick.
South Brunswick? Oh god. Can you like be gentle with the hot sauce?
Do you want me to be gentle for the hot sauce for another question? You know what, Kevin? Another question.
Okay.
I'm wearing a Dr. J shirt. Name another famous Sixer that was on his team at the same time.
Oh, at the same time, you already said it wasn't AI. Who was Larry Bird on the Sixers ever? I don't know. Because I don't know that many old basketball players. You said he was pre-Jack Michael Jordan. I'll go with Larry Bird.
Larry Bird has been a Celtic his entire
That's
career.
okay. I'm not very versed in basketball. Who else was on the team?
Could have said Moses Malone.
I don't know that name. That's.
I'm trying to get the color in.
You're not gonna get the. Yeah, you're not.
Threes.
Alright, that's good. You're good.
Threes.
You're good.
Well, Gavin, it sucks to lose, doesn't it? Huh?
It does. It sucks a lot.
Especially when you're. I mean, it looks like throw up.
It
so.
It absolutely
But
does.
why are we still talking? That's blended.
Pour me a nice cocktail, Joe.
I'm gonna give you a little bit. Don't have to drink it all, but let's give you a decent amount.
That is very, like 100% foam. That, honestly, let's get a close up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I want to watch you drink this.
It's brought to you by Spellbound. Spellbound's new delicious concoction. I feel like I should have a trash can. Here, get your drink. We're gonna do cheers.
Get my water.
Where'd you put it?
Cheers.
Oh my god. Oh. It hits. It's like oh. And there's a lot like I can tell everything that's going on. Like, what am I tasting most? Oh. I can. There's.
We'll take another sip and then
Yeah, we'll take another sip.
determine. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Absolutely not.
Go.
So it starts creamy. Oh, the hot sauce comes quick. It's like kamikaze shooting at you, but then I can.
Well, if it's
really-
not that bad, I can add more.
No, that's fine. I can definitely taste the garlic. That's gonna stay in my mouth for a while. And egg, I can't really. I was gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon in there, spice it up. Oh man. Oh. What else was in there? Cheese, I can't really taste. Definitely just hot sauce. I mean, the chocolate milk basically contributed to the color. I mean, this is probably just gonna make me shit goo. Oh yeah, I can feel that already. Yeah.
Like in your stomach?
Yeah, it's there. There's a party going on. It's brought to you by Frank's Red Hot. Not brought to you by jelly, unfortunately, because that may have made it a little bit better. We have milk, so we're gonna. Actually, where'd my fucking. Did you take my goddamn honey stick?
Yeah.
God damn you.
It's in the trash. Drink some more.
Did you actually throw it in the trash? I'm not gonna drink anymore. I mean, I'll take another sip.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take a good
I feel like I can finish it, but I'm not going to.
Come on. For the viewer.
Immediate mistake. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, water. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why? Oh, why?
Well, I'm amused.
Thank you for watching. First episode of Strictly Business. I'm Gavin.
I'm Joe.
And I'm gonna go acquaint
You
myself
wanna-
with this trash can.
No, for this, what we should do is we should cheers into the camera. One last long chug. Not with water. You get.
No, absolutely not. I'll do water. Cheers. See ya. Why are you watching this still? Oh, God.
You gotta drink that.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. That last chug. I mean, I did it for the views.